We talk about earning the right to win. And sometimes when you're struggling... Confidence can be dinged. The way to beat that, throw yourself into the game.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Now Murray. Pass to Barrett. Takes the three. And it's Giddey with the rebound. Poole outside. Over Barrett. Poole shot is off. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Toronto Raptors. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Darko Rajakovic. He spoke about how Rudy Gobert can change a game defensively. He had all the praise in the world, saying there are so few players at this level that can make a player fearful of shooting inside. Rudy is one of them. You have to get over the idea of hearing footsteps and be okay with having a shot blocked every now and then. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Giddey missing. Now here's Quickly. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Here's Barnes. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Here's Giddey. Averaging around 5 points a game. Pass to Gordon. Shoots over Barnes. The bank shot, no good. And with new ownership and a new front office, some hope that the Hornets can get going, Doris.
Well, they need to, B.A., because it has been a long, slow history of a lack of success, and that can really wear out a fan base. Here's what we know. In the modern NBA, you have to begin with great ownership, and then your front office has to make really smart decisions. Draft well, make key trades, acquisition of key veterans, and then your coaching staff has got to buy in. So much goes into this.
Shot is good by Gordon.
I love that Aaron Gordon goes right up with it. He's got really good instincts for knowing when to catch and shoot.
On the wing, Murray. Back to Barrett. Over Jaquez. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
For a good offensive player, you've got to take what the defense gives you. RJ does just that. Settles into the mid-range.
Now here's Gobert. Shot on the wing. Jaquez, no good.
Boy, just a tough time making shots. Only 1 for 5. They just need to settle in here.
Pass to Barnes. Murray scanning the floor. Back to Quickly. Over Giddey. And it's Quickly with a miss.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Here's Jaquez. That's short off the rim. Raptors lead by 4. And here's Quickly. Barrett up top. Crafty move. And the layup is up and in. Hornets got 6. Outside Giddey. Poole outside. It's stolen. Murray with it. No made baskets yet. Pass to Eubanks. Over Poole. The shot by Eubanks, no good. And so it's Poole who brings up the ball for Charlotte. They trail by 6. To the middle. Snap the cold streak. And Gobert with the stuff.
Love to watch Josh Giddey make plays. This guy's such a great facilitator.
Now Murray. Outside Barrett. Quickly outside. Connects from downtown. Quickly's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Quickly has incredible confidence and dangerously deep range, folks.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is gone.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Barrett. 6 points for him. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
With the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Changes for Charlotte. Hornets trailed by 7. Now here's Nembhard. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. To the inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Wesley. A minute 39 left in the first quarter of the game. And there's 1:38 left to play in the first. The fadeaway. No good that time.
When you're wide open like that, no need to fade away.
To the right side. Back to Nembhard. The putback. It's good on the putback. And now just a 3-point Raptor lead.
And keeping the play alive with his activity. I love the effort.
Henderson scanning the floor. Has to dig. Clock at 6. Over Jones. And again, Toronto, no good. Grant, they could attempt a 2-for-1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Here's Shireman. No points so far. Unloads. Jones misses. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Raptors lead by 3. Here's Wesley. Here he goes. And it's flushed down. And that's jam.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Yeah. You know, there's an edge in the way they play. And a confidence they're not afraid to show. And we've reached the Hornets. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Back to you, Ryan.
Yeah, gotta roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie.
You know the coaches hated that shot, but guess what? Some of them go in.
Outside Dick. Pass to Wesley. Tipped. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. Now Nembhard. Here's Shireman. It's hauled in by Henderson.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Pass to Wesley. And here is Kuzma. Henderson, right side. Three-pointer. 6 to shoot. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Oh, good three-ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of his game that he wants to keep developing.
Back to Nembhard. 18 feet out. Good work there as it goes. Nembhard's got 4 points now in the quarter. And here's Henderson. Outside Dick. Count that bucket. Dick's got his first basket.
Well, Grady Dick's effectiveness in close. I tell you, we're used to seeing him on the perimeter. That's a big-time finish.
Pass to Shireman. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Henderson outside. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Nembhard outside. The shot. Can't nail the jumper.
No, he forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
Over to the wing. Henderson for three. He drops it from range. Henderson's got 6 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So both teams changing it up here. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Giddey scanning the floor. Going inside. Poole outside. Releases from the wing and drills it. Raptors lead by 5. Torres, after starting his career with the Warriors, Jordan Poole is trying to prove he can be counted on as a leader.
And let's remember, B.A., Jordan is a player who is just entering his prime. The championship he won with the Warriors should be really instructive about what it takes to be great in this league. When you've played alongside Stephen Curry, you have an understanding of what it takes. And for Jordan, it's just about putting in the work and continuing to grow.
Pass to Gordon. Poole outside. Right at the free throw line. The rebound by Eubanks. And so here is Toronto, leading by 5. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game with the Nets. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Back to quickly. The three. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. 9 points in the game.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
And it's Giddey off the drive. Left side, Jaquez. Over Barrett. Jaquez no good. And so Murray will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Here's Barrett. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Charlotte now. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Gordon outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gobert. Gobert using his size to his advantage.
Gobert's comfort zone, right? High percentage shots, easy money for Rudy.
Outside Barnes. Tries the spin move. Top of the key. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Hornets trail by 6. Pass to Poole. Now Gordon. Now here's Jaquez. Guarded by Barrett. Jaquez no good.
Well, you can see they are willing to absorb some of these open shots from this guy because obviously another miss here.
Now Eubanks. Defended by Gobert. Fader on the way. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
Pass to Poole. .46 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And that one's good. Giddey.
Well, that's about confidence and composure on the interior. Josh Giddey does stand 6'8", makes that a little easier.
Now Murray. Kicks it to Quickly. Goes up on the baseline. Gordon pulls it in. Hornets trail by 6. Poole with the ball. Pass to Giddey. Now here's Gordon. And here's Giddey. Here's Jaquez. And no good. Trying to get that one full. And we've reached halftime in this one. Toronto up. Up by 6. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Here's Charlotte. 6-point game. Pass to Gobert. Here's Poole. Outside Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Quickly. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, B.A., you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Boy, look at how confident R.J. Barrett is on the interior, right in his sweet spot.
Hornets trail by 8. Now Giddey. Outside Jaquez. Puts up a 3. The shot comes out. With a healthy advantage, they're looking confident.
And could boost their lead to double digits here, too.
Outside Barrett. Back to Quickly. 6 to shoot. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Quickly's got 11.
That's a conversion inside by Emmanuel Quickly. Just a quick opportunity finish.
And timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
You know what they came to see. Me, never on my level, even if we in the same league. Talking too much on the court, you a bit squid.
Both teams will make substitutions. minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Out to the wing. Nembhard outside. Fires for three. It's not going to go for him.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Fades back. It's Kuzma with the miss. Hornets trail by 10. Pass to Shireman. The three. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Third straight miss to start the half.
Now here's Dick. The three from quickly. Missed it. 4 for 7 so far in this one. Primarily seen as a scorer, Emmanuel Quickly's defense is often overlooked, Doris.
It is, B.A., and I think the first thing about his defensive effort is important, right? He works very hard. His navigation over screens. He's very quick with his rotation. He's a really long, rangy athlete. Couldn't agree more about being overlooked defensively. Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
Henderson left side. Cash money from 16 feet away. Henderson's got 8.
Anytime Henderson can't get to the rim, that mid-range jumper is always there.
Jones feels it out. It's stolen by Kuzma. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside Dick. On the wing quickly. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Nembhard. And it's Quickly with a miss. Hornets trail by 12. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, a lot of French players are coming into the league, and Rudy Gobert said it's amazing. The first ones like Tony Parker and Boris Diaw, they paved the way. Now, French kids aren't scared to dream about the NBA. They have role models that they can look up to and try to follow. Back to you.
Merci. Allie, thanks for the report. Henderson outside. Pass to Tillman. From down in the low post, it goes. Tillman's got his first 2 points.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Raptors lead by 12. Here's Quickly. He's got 11. Here's Kuzma. Hits it from the high post.
A soft touch in the mid-range right there by Kyle Kuzma. Just accepting what the defense is willing to concede.
Up top, Nembhard. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. He has 6.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
Right side Barnes. And again, no good by Toronto. And here's Nembhard. Outside Jones. Pass to Nembhard. Tries it from 19. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Barnes feeling it out a bit. Outside for Henderson. Three-pointer off the mark. Hornets trail by 12. Nembhard outside. Fires the 3. Barnes with the rebound. minute and a half left in the third. Here's the three. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Shireman. Oh, he buries the 20-footer. Shireman's got 4 points in the quarter. Henderson outside. Pass to Barnes. Shoots a fadeaway. Not enough on that one as it misses.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Down low. It's stolen by Barnes. He's got a clear path. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Toronto passing it around. Here's Wesley. Back to Dick. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Outside Jones. Let's go with a three. That shot, no good. And so it's the Toronto Raptors ending the quarter up 10. Their play has earned them a nice lead. One that...
The Hornets, 20 seconds.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And so here is Toronto. They've led by as many as 14. Barnes with it to the paint. Beyond the arc. Jones grabs the board.
Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have picked him up all evening long.
Pass to Shireman. Over Henderson. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Raptors lead by 10. Now here's Barnes. Shot clock at 5. Barnes gets it to go inside.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. So both teams making some changes here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen to, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Toronto leading by 12. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Back to Kuzma. Inside. Here's Tillman. Pass to Wesley. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. They'll take on the Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse after this one. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Poole outside. With the drive. Here's Jaquez. Second shot opportunity. Here's Gobert. No luck. They battled on the glass, but they couldn't knock it down. Here's Toronto with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Here's Tillman. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Hornets trail by 12. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Poole. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And you have a talented scorer like Jordan Poole is. He is gifted at finding his way to the free throw line.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
On the take.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Pass to Kuzma. Up and over Gordon. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Here's Gobert. Now Gordon from behind the arc. Sinks it from distance.
Wow, burying that jumper on a more consistent basis. Aaron Gordon superb at realizing when to pull the trigger.
Here's Wesley. Good D by Gobert. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Hornets. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Outside Marquez. Lets it fly. Out to Gordon. The 3-ball. Gobert. Great positioning on the putback.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert is going to be terrific on the glass.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Toronto leading by 6. Now here's Murray. Outside Barrett. There's the triple. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Now, Barrett has got to become more consistent, but if he adds consistent three-point shooting, turn the lights out.
Here's Giddey. Now Gobert. Oh, ferocious from Gobert.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
And here's Eubanks. Oh, can't hit the jumper. Poole outside. Here's Giddey. Now Jaquez. Beyond the arc. Barnes with the rebound.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
Quickly. Oh, off target from downtown. Hornets trail by 7. Now Poole. Giddey outside. Now Poole. Shoots a 3. Ooh, it doesn't go. There's a minute 40 left in the final quarter. Here's Barrett. Takes it. Ooh, the shot misses. And so it's Poole with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. Ooh, the shot is off.
Boy, tough break there. Defense leaves him wide open. He can't get the mid-range to go. Ouch.
Quickly deciding where to go with it. Gobert pulls it down.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Poole goes back up. Gobert saves the play. Polishes it off.
Gobert is not fazed by these moments. He wants to be the man.
Trying here to put the game out of reach.
And that's why it's important to play this one smart.
20
for a quick bucket here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
On the wing quickly. So the Raptors win it. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed.
Back in the 80s and running from, but that isn't Brady. This is jail, but that doesn't faze me. I keep to myself if that's what it takes me. The day that you play me, it'd be the same day me and Jennifer Lopez announced. So having some twins, there's two in the bag. You want the fame, but you wouldn't last. The difference between me and you is you trash. I'm really 100, you doing too bad. Look, if I'm at a 10 and you like a 2. If you was a 10, then I'd be 200 divided by 2. I'm too good at math. Look, they got me started, I'm back on my nigga. She got a I thought about for practice, like I've been auditioning. Cut her off when she started a bigger one. Cut her off with the scissors they use when they open the business and cut the red ribbon with. I'm ignorant. Too many times I told these stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't want to hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. I've been waiting on this. Devil in the booth, I'm Satan on this. Don't touch the stove, I'm baking on this. I'm Freddie, I'm Mike, I'm Chucky, I'm Jason on this. Run for your life, you shaking on this. Got softball, hating on this. Look, all my celebrity crushes, I already. Be mad cause I did it already. I told them make sure to my dinner already. And I did it all and ain't you could tell me. Boy, what I want ain't you could give me. Got plenty of Benjis, but now it's more money, more problems. I should've listened to Biggie. And this type of living is not for beginners. You kinda losers do not make decisions. Try to be cool, but I'm not for the business. I got the like rock, paper, scissors. I keep the like rock, paper, scissors. I made the choice, it was not their decision. I'm not gonna listen to rappers who sound like broke records, but no, you did not make the Guinness. I'm highly offended. Only way you gonna get to where you wanna be, you gotta be a gimmick. And even if you made it to the bottom of the pit and try to climb it to the top, you know it'll probably be a minute. Always wonder how I'm feeling, and I tell them that I feel like I gotta pay the. And if it want me, she gotta be a 10, and if she sending me selfies, it gotta be. Too many times I told these stop playing with me, go play with your kids. I don't wanna hear no opinions from people who still got dreams of making it big. I don't really care about what you would do if you had this bread or the things you would get. If you was me, you wouldn't work this hard. You don't know how long I've been waiting on this. Wait, I've been waiting on this. Devil in the booth, I'm Satan on this. Don't touch the stove, I'm baking on this. I'm Freddie, I'm Mike, I'm Chucky, I'm Jason on this. Run for your life, you shaking on this. Got softball, hating on this. I've been waiting on this. I've been waiting on this. Not now. I've been on a you never had, yeah. I'ma tell me, boy, don't last, so I ain't gon' slide if that ain't by the bag, yeah. My life changed so fast that I don't even recognize myself from last year. Said she never needed no man, but when she with you, said she needs somebody else. And I ain't tryna add no pressure for ya. I know that they all doing extra. She got dark thoughts, let me hit some, yeah. Baby, I be messed up for ya. Said she wanted me to now, baby, let me get a little toy, yeah. And she got dark thoughts, let me hit some now. Baby, I be messed up for ya. I get dark thoughts too, but I keep them. Shorty got a friend group up, so I keep it on the low, but I peep them. Nowadays, I'm stuck up in that mode, don't need a. I'm really him, telling keep up. Always got that on me, let it creep up, yeah. Oh, they need a squad, they need a team up, yeah. I feel like Scotty got my beam up. No, my so bad, you spend your cash on a you never had, yeah. I'm a Tommy boy, don't last, so I ain't gon' slide if that ain't by the bag, yeah. My life changed so fast that I don't even recognize myself from last year. Said she never needed no man, but when she with you, said she needs somebody else. And I ain't tryna add no pressure, oh yeah. I know that they all doing extra. She got dark thoughts, let me hit some, yeah. Baby, I be messed up for ya. Said she wanted me to now, baby, let me get a little toy, yeah. And she got dark thoughts, let me hit some now. Baby, I be messed up for ya. No, my so bad, you spend your cash on a you never had, yeah. I'm a Tommy boy, don't last, so I ain't gon' slide if that ain't by the bag, yeah. My life changed so fast that I don't even recognize myself from last year. Said she never needed no man, but when she with you, said she needs somebody else.
She bad, I like this. Now she wanna face car valid and she got nice lips. Innocent and a freak, that's my type. 10 out of 10, yeah, that's my. You feel like TikTok like this. I know what you're on, don't try hide it. I get move your waist and wine like this. Face car valid and her body come perfect. I could be patient if it's worth it. If you want a Birkin, then earn it. Miss, we can make fire like furnace. She pull up on me in a night with a purpose. And your eye contact is flirting. You got the I'm surfing. Miss, if you got a bumper, then twerk it. Miss, if you got a bumper, then shake it. Vibrate it, embrace it. Let's make it. First step, room, next step. I got you tryna get. If you can handle, come take it. I know that your friends like me and you hate it. Babe, they can look, not touch. Only you, and me. Homebody, I don't like party. But we can party like we at Carney. First day, palm me. Only you, and me. Let's do. She don't need honey, she already. If you bring your girls, I'ma bring my army. She bad, I like this. Now she wanna face car valid and she got nice lips. Innocent and a freak, that's my type. At 10, yeah, that's my. You feel TikTok like this. I know what you're